What's up, everybody? You know who it is. It's number one hot sauce guy. Tonight, Don Victor. Chili Piquin sauce. I never say that right. That pepper, that type of pepper, I never say it right, but it's a decent pepper. I've tried it before. I've tried a few other sauces that are made solely with that same sauce, and they've always been really good. So I was excited to see this or find this. I'm pretty sure I've had a sauce from Don Victor before. I don't know if it was this one or something else. And I was somewhere visiting family in Arizona, and I don't remember what restaurant we were at or where we were at, but I'm pretty sure they had this. And I don't see why I wouldn't have tried it, because I'm always trying different sauces and salsas wherever I go. But again, it looks phenomenal. It looks like a good verde sauce. Good chunks and bits of pieces in there. I like that. I'm always a fan of that. You know that. But this is a sauce by Don Victor. And ingredients: roasted green Piquin peppers. Again, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it is what it is. Pumpkin pulp. So that's new. I don't remember ever trying a sauce or reviewing a sauce that had pumpkin pulp in it. So kind of excited about that. Water, apple vinegar, garlic salt, bentonite, sorbate, and sorbate as preservative, and Zion gum. So that's the only chili he used in it. Again, I like the label, you know what I mean? It's really homely. It speaks family to me. It speaks that this came from the old country, if you will, if you catch that expression, you know what I mean? That's what that, the label looks like and just gives off that feel. So I think I'm going to really enjoy this. And I'm glad I found it. Again, I found it at my, one of my local taquerias, carnicerias that I frequent. I think this came from Las Masitas, but I don't remember now. But a little watery up top there. You know what I mean? If you could see my viewpoint, it's kind of sitting on top, but looks to be somewhat of a thin sauce. So I'm not overly ecstatic about that. I don't like it super thin, but the texture might be all right, and that might thicken it up a little bit, on the spoon, but also on, on a plate, on a dish. So again, Don Victor. So we got a seal and everything on it after that. Okay, it's the first time for everything. Yeah, smells interesting. Smells fresh. Smells a little bit like a sweetness that I can get off the peppers, and you can smell some roastedness in there for sure. Yeah, I just picked that up. So interesting sauce. Interesting smell. Smells phenomenal though. Okay, yeah. So it's very liquidy until those chunks come out. If you saw that pour right there, rewatch that pour. It was coming out liquidy until the chunks came, and then it kind of clumped, out. But then it got real thin pour again. Cheers, folks. I don't mind the texture of this sauce. It's got that going for it. It's not hot. Just a little bit on the lips, but it's to me it's just not hot. It's weird. It's not weird. It's just a weird kind of taste I'm getting for it. It's almost like a salad dressing consistency, if that makes sense. If you've ever had a salad dressing. Speaking of which, this would probably be good on a garden salad. I'm not gonna lie to you. that's kind of the range it's in for me. It's like a balsamic with a little bit of kick to it. It has this upfront kind of dry, kind of stale almost taste. I don't know. It's weird. What's the date on this fucking son of a bitch? Excuse my cussing, but I don't think it's bad. I don't think that's what I'm getting, because it freshens up afterwards, you know. Yeah, there's no. It just has a lot number, or lot period 22E5F. I don't, but there is no printed on expiration. So I'll be honest, where I bought this, they only had 2 of them on the shelf. One of them was dusted pretty good in dust, so they've been sitting there for a while. So this might not be a favorite of a lot of people. It's definitely not a favorite of mine. I'll figure out a way to use it though. I don't put any hot sauce to waste, or at least I try not to. There's only one hot sauce in my entire life so far that I shit canned. There was one that I threw down the drain. I just said nope. There's another one that I haven't done that yet to, or I haven't thrown it away. It's still in my fridge, but it's an absolutely terrible sauce. It's a sauce that's backed by a lot of people in the community, and I just don't get it. It's just not a good sauce to me. I made one suggestion about it and I was like, blasphemy. You know what I mean? How dare you have an opinion that differed from the majority? But anyway, and this to me is not on the level of either of those. So it's not terrible, okay? I hate to bash people's company, man, and I hate to talk negatively. It's just it's I've had better sauces with that pepper in it. Piquin, however you say it, you know what I'm saying? So I know that the pepper can produce nice, and I know it can create a flavorful and somewhat hotter sauce. This is just that bite was better. I don't know. I think I might have been just expecting more, but nonetheless, guys, that's been my review of Don Victor's green Piquin sauce. I don't know. I probably sound like an idiot pronouncing that shit wrong, that pepper name, but my review is pretty accurate. It's just not. It's not a sauce I would go to. But before I say that, I've never had. I found a couple cheaper sauces. This is better than the ones I'm speaking of now. At like Big Lots or one of these discount type Targets. You know what I mean? It's called Big Lots. I don't know where you're at or where you're from, but it's called Big Lots. And their the hot sauce I got there was marked ghost pepper, this, that, the other. It wasn't. It's not. But what I did find it on was a salad. I put that shit on a salad, and it was enjoyable. It was, because I don't want my salads hot. I don't know. There's only a few foods that I don't put hot sauce or peppers on. I take that back. Hot sauce on. That I don't put hot sauce on. One was always a salad. I don't know why, but I found it good with those sauces I just spoke of from Big Lots. I think that's where this is going. That's where I'm going to try it. But, so salad's out of there now. But still to this day, I don't put hot sauce on my cheeseburgers, pizza, And those are kind of the only two foods. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, I've put hot sauce on both of those foods, but I love the way that cheeseburgers are, especially my homemade barbecued ones. Mine, I don't fucks with them. I do put fresh peppers on there though, okay, and I do put jalapenos and habaneros from time to time on my pizza, right? So I do put some kind of hot component. I just don't like hot sauce in particular on there. So anyways, getting off on a tangent. It's what I do. You guys know that. But you know, the texture's nice when you get to it. It's really liquidy though, so it's the texture is hard to say. The consistency I don't like. The texture is good. The flavor's okay. It was kind of bland. There was something weird there. Decent for a little bit of a burn right on the lips, and great presentation. Okay, so I really do like the label. Don't get me wrong. I might go back to the carniceria and just buy the other one just for my collection. I don't know. My collection only has about 6 sauces so far because my collection of open sauces and unopened is astronomical at this point. But ones that I'm considering a collection, if you will, that will never be opened, that just sit on a shelf type of thing. You know, you can see a few behind me. There's a few back in there. Maybe, I don't know. It wasn't overly expensive, and it's unique. I've never seen anybody talk about this sauce. And it's distributed from Eagle Pass, Texas, from Victor Foods, spelled different than Victor, spelled with a K. Victor Foods LLC. I don't know. I like the roasted smell to it. You know, it had things I enjoyed, but an overall rating is just not something I'm going to rave about. But that's it. It's a review. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.